Every night I rush to my bed with hopes that maybe I'll get a chance to see you when I close my eyes. I'm going out of my head, lost in the fairy tale. Can you hold my hands and be my guide? Clouds filled with stars gather.
Living in Nairobi can be so stressful. It can be so expensive, and also it can be so draining. If you're not running against traffic, you're running against the high prices of or the high economy in Nairobi. So guys, here are 10 things that I usually do each month to ensure that I'm living comfortably throughout the whole month. And I feel like these are 10 things that you can also imply in your life that might help you live more comfortably and more stress-free. Okay guys, so I'll be referring to this diary over here. I've written down like just a few things that I am supposed to say in case I forget, because I tend to have a very short memory. Maybe that's one thing that you didn't know about me, but now you know. So if you're new here, welcome to this YouTube channel. My name is Kabura, and if you're not new here, thank you for always dropping by. Thank you for always engaging with my content. Thank you for always liking, for always sharing, and for always commenting. So let's get right into it. So number one on the list, guys, is, let me find where I had written. Number one on the list, guys, is budgeting before spending. So guys, sorry. So what usually happens is, whenever I get my paycheck, I write down all the needs that I might need that month, all my needs and wants, okay? Because not everything is a want, not everything is so important. So the list goes from the most important to the least important. And that, guys, that helps me make sure that I'm not spending money where I'm not supposed to be spending it. So if there's extra money, it goes right into my savings account, you know? You never know what might happen in between the month, or you know. So top priorities, as always: rent, Wi-Fi, water, food, electricity, health. You know, you just have to make sure that you have put some money aside. You might actually get sick, you might get hit on the roads. You never know what's going to happen. So budgeting and planning and prioritizing my needs helps me keep in check throughout the month. Like, I'm not pouring money where I'm not supposed to be spending money on, okay? Number two on the list is cooking at home. Most days I just prefer to cook at home. It's not fun. It's fun for others. It's not fun for me. But trust you me, eating that ugali and skuma on a Friday evening or on a Monday evening, trust you me, nothing beats that feeling. You took songa hivi ugali, and the smell of ugali inside your house, magical. Well, it's not magical, but it helps you save, because if you're eating out, I feel like you'll spend, especially if it's something heavy like a dinner, you'll end up spending something from 1,000 to 2,000, and maize flour is just like 200 and something on the higher side. Greens, very affordable. So at the end of the day, you'll end up spending like 300 or 500 if you want to eat meat, you know. So cooking at home helps me save a lot of money. And the only time I eat out is if I'm so lazy, I'm outside running errands and I just need to eat, or I was working late at night and it's in the morning and I feel so hungry and I just need to grab something. So that's the only time you'll see me eating. Or whenever I'm outside with my friends, like probably we've gone out for a brunch, I'm meeting people, you know. Then number three on the list is bulk shopping. Guys, you see those wholesale shops that you usually see in your estate, please make sure that one day you go there and check the prices, because let me tell you, those people, especially when it comes to dry food, things like rice, cereals like dengus, green grams, kamandes, popcorns, groundnuts, they're usually so cheap. Oh my goodness. So that actually I stopped even like buying rice from the supermarket. I no longer buy rice from the supermarket. My neighbor, my next door neighbor, sells rice, and she sells it at a very good price, and it's good quality rice. So every time, like the last time I bought from her rice was, I think, 2 months ago. I bought a 10 kg bag of rice from her, and it's still a lot. I don't even know when I'll finish it. If it's something like cooking oil, I also make sure that I'm buying it in large quantities, 5 liters, 2 liters, 3 liters. Like that makes like I'm able to like save more each month, because I'm not buying the same thing each month. If it's flour, if I'm buying 4 kgs of flour, or probably like 3, I'll probably not buy maize flour again in 2 months or 3 months on the brighter side. So bulk shopping helps me a lot. If I'm buying like laundry detergents, I make sure that I'm buying the biggest qualities that they have. Like if it's washing liquid, I'm buying it in 3 liters. Honestly, I'm not able to use 3 liters of detergent in 1 month. It will probably like take me to 2 months or 3 months on the brighter side. Then number 4 is using matatus or boda bodas instead of Ubers. Well, I know being in matatus is so frustrating. Oh my goodness. And it's so uncomfortable too, especially when they tell you, oh madam, songea mwenzako hapo, unajua watakufinya usikie vizuri. Like unafikanga tu home kama umechoka. Let's not talk about kushukisha watu kwa stage. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I swear matatu sector in Kenya is so horrible, but you know, I'll still use it regardless, because from my place to town, I think it's 1,000 bob if I'm using Uber, or if I'm taking like Uber, but for a matatu it's going to cost me like 70 bob or 100 bob on the higher side. So why not? You know, just like a few minutes of discomfort, and wherever I want to go. But you know, I know for most people, we all have like different values, and that's okay. Like if you don't like matatus, it's okay, you can just like take Uber. But for me personally, if I'm late, boda it is, because you can maneuver through traffic at ease. And then number 5 is paying bills early. One thing that I will do when my paycheck gets to my account is paying my bills right there and then, because what else am I waiting for? Honestly, what else? Nothing. So I will pay my bills whenever money gets to my account. I don't wait for deadlines. Actually, I never do, because I don't know if the next month I'll be employed or unemployed. But thank goodness I was actually able to find like a long-term contract. Now I don't have to worry about my contracts being too short, not being able to meet my deadlines in time. And I really pray for all the promo girlies to get such contracts, because I know I've done like promos before, and most times contracts are only 3 months old, and it's so frustrating. Like you're just working a job knowing very well that in 3 months I have to be outside there trying to secure another job, a different type of job. So yeah, it's pretty annoying. Then number 6 on the list is thrifting, or yeah, basically just thrifting. And for thrifting, the people who love to go to Gikomba, the people who love to go to the big markets. But as for me, I love going to, it can either be budget wear, it can be think twice, it can be anywhere. Honestly, it can be on the roadsides, it can be on the thrift shops, you know, like the thrift shops that people have opened for themselves. If I'm walking and I see like a beautiful dress on the mannequin, I'm just going to ask how much it is, and if it's my size and I have the money, I'm buying the dress. I'm not leaving it just because it's secondhand. Actually, the only thing that I don't like buying secondhand is beddings and utensils. Those are the only two things that I'm not buying secondhand. Like, I refuse, because you know what? I feel like for buying secondhand beddings, it just like doesn't make any sense for me. Not like I haven't before. Trust you me, I've bought secondhand duvets, I've bought secondhand duvet covers, but I stopped doing that. I don't do that anymore. But for clothes, see, like this top that I'm wearing, it's so pretty. Let me just show you. See, it's pretty. The pants that I'm wearing too, I thrifted them. I'm not saying thrifting is actually a lifesaver, especially if you know what you want, if you know your taste very, very well. Trust you me, you can never go wrong with thrifted items. But I'm really looking forward to the day that I'll just be walking to these high-end fashion stores and just like buying things. Because let me tell you something, I usually, if I'm buying new clothes, I'm buying them from Mr. Price. I'm not even afraid to say that. But sometimes the quality, let me just not say it because I don't want to be sued. But people who know. Then number 7 is meal prepping and snacking smart. I'm reading from here. I wrote them down so that I don't forget. But meal prepping is so smart, guys. Trust you me. There are days that I'll just go buy sweet potatoes, buy arrowroots, ndomas, and ngwashes, and I'll probably just use 200 shillings only. And trust you me, those ndomas and ngwashes, I can eat them for 2 weeks, because it's just like boiling 3 ngwashes and ndomas, and they're enough for you to eat today and tomorrow. Plus now when you add things like bread, you add things like eggs and sausages, like you have a whole week of breakfast without breaking the bank. Also guys, meal prepping, like I said, you just like decide on Monday I'm going to eat ugali, on Tuesday, like you already know what you're going to eat, so you don't spend a lot of time thinking, oh, what am I going to buy today, what am I going to eat today. Like you already have an idea of what you're going to eat. If you don't have it in the house, you just buy it in advance, you keep it, or you buy it when you're just about to cook, you know. Then number 8 is taking up small gigs and having side hustles. Guys, I install my friends' wigs, I also braid hair, and on top of that, like I help people ship things from AliExpress. So all that money sometimes goes to my savings, sometimes it goes to my nails, sometimes it goes to my hair, you know. Like I just find like places that I can channel that money to, you know. Instead of spending my own money, I get paid, and then I pay for the things that I want. I pay for my nails, I pay for my hair, I pay for my beauty, you know, a lot of things. So that's how I'm able to live an unstressful life in the middle of the month. And number 9 is free entertainment. Trust you me, guys. One thing I do is buy popcorns. So anytime that I'm watching something on Netflix, I just have my popcorns with me, lights are dim, I watch movies instead of, I know like you can't really compare watching Netflix at home and going to the movies, but you know, I'm just entertaining myself. And then another thing that I love about my job, I'm able to go to these events and experience the music, experience the live artists while I'm working. Do you know how exciting that is? And alhamdulillah for the job that I do. Alhamdulillah. Because let me tell you guys, if Joakali is performing, trust you me, I'm somewhere selling my products, and I'm dancing, I'm enjoying, and I'm so thankful. I'm actually very, very thankful. I'm so thankful, guys. Because I think this year I've gone to so many events, and the events that I've gone to have been sponsored by my company that I'm working for. My goodness, like, man, thank you for that company, and may they just flourish so that I can go to more and more events, you know. Yeah. Number 10 is saying no sometimes, but you can always say no. Like, don't limit yourself to saying no. If your friends want you to go out and you know very, very well that, hey, I only have 10K, I don't have any other money, and payday is so far away, I don't have anyone taking care of me, like your parents are not taking care of you financially, you don't have a boyfriend who pays your bills, please guys, say no. Like, just say, hi, you know what, I'm not able to come with you guys. Especially if you're going out with your friends, trust you me, oh, I'm buying drinks, what will you cater for? Will you cater for fuel? And you know very well, probably mnaenda kama Nakuru, fuel to and fro, it's going to cost you like probably like even more than 5K. So why will you say yes to such, and you know that you're on a budget? So learn to say no. Because if my friends want me to go out on a lunch date, and I know very well that I have 5K, and for the lunch date I need a new outfit, I need to make my hair, I need to look gorgeous, and I know that that money won't even be enough for me to even handle my bill, trust you me, I'm just going to say no. Can we plan for another time? If they say yes, that's okay, we're going to plan for another time when I feel more financially capable of turning up with them, you know. So guys, those are 10 things that I usually do to make sure that I am living a stressful life before my next paycheck, because I feel like at this point I'm living paycheck to paycheck. Trust you me, it's not a good thing, neither is it a bad thing, but you, like, everyone knows the economical times we're in right now. Even finding a job is hard, you know, finding a real job is so hard. I've had friends who they're so learned, they have like 2 degrees in big, what did I want to say? Like, they're so learned but they don't have jobs. And yeah, so those are 10 things that I do each month to make sure that I'm living within my own budget. I am not stressed about lacking anything, all my bills are paid. So guys, if you have anything else to add on that, please leave your comments down below. And please guys, don't forget to like, share and comment, especially comments and liking. So yeah, so that's all guys, and this is something that I've wanted to share for the longest time. And you see this mic, it's here, but I haven't even used it. I forgot to charge my phone, so I like, it's just here, but I'm not even using it. I think it's already off. No, it's on. But now I need to plug this on my charging system, and I can't plug this if my phone is charging, because I've actually recorded this whole video when my phone is charging. I didn't realize that my phone didn't have any power. So yeah, so bye guys, see you on the next vlog. And I know I've taken so long before like creating something for you. My phone fell, and it fell so badly, oh my goodness. Like, I'm literally working with a shell of a phone at this point. So, but don't worry, like, I'm just going to fix it. But I just thought that it's just right that I tell you, because I know I was supposed to like upload this video, is it like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, something in between, I don't know. But anyway guys, bye. It was nice creating this video for you, and I love you so much.
Oh, sky.